It's not Jay-Z, but the other guy.
We are live with our lights. So what's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to the Music Compound podcast. It's actually Music Compound Backstage. This is Tom.
Jenny. Kaylee.
That was cute. What do you think? That was fun. So we are here live today, and today we're going to be talking about news, what's going on at Music Compound, talking about our Student of the Week, which we're super excited about, some buskers, and what it means to be Gemmin. So check it out. So that's the part where we that's the intro part.
Okay.
But it might not make sense to the people who are watching us live right now, because we are live here on Facebook, so you get to see all the editing quirks and all the bloopers and everything that happens that are going to get edited out of this podcast, because I'm sure at some point Jenny will say or do something that she'll want it edited out. So with that, let's get started with our Inspire segment, talking about the Student of the Week. And Kaylee, tell us who that is. I feel like we're like news people.
All right. I need an iPad if that's going to be the case.
Well, Tom.
Yeah.
Today, recording live in Sarasota, Florida.
So, this week, I'm excited to announce that our Student of the Week is Braedon R.
Woo, Braedon!
Go Braedon. Braedon's awesome. He always brings a smile to our face when he walks and greets us at the front desk and says hi. But he's also a total rock star because he's in 2 bands now. So we had a need for another drummer, and he really stepped up to the plate. So he's drumming for the Intellectuals, our newest band, and also
with 1 L, right?
Unspoken. Intellectuals with 1 L.
Yes,
so that's the point.
And Unspoken, and he was an original member of Rojos.
Yeah,
Los
original
Rojos
with
band.
Los Rojos. Actually, he started with us last summer camp, so he's looking at about 1.5 years now with us.
Right.
So,
well, congratulations, Braedon. Jenny said she'll buy you anything you want.
I did not.
So.
Happy birthday last week.
And happy birthday.
Oh, yes, happy birthday.
Maybe something like some food. We'll buy you some food or something. We'll give you a thumbs up.
Cupcakes.
You like cupcakes? Okay, we'll have to get him a cupcake.
Or some toothpaste.
So, very cool with Braedon. And the other thing I would say about Braedon is he's actually one of our most active Instagram followers.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So, he's on Instagram. He's always liking our stuff, commenting. So, thank you, Braedon, for being one of our Instagram followers. Our Instagram game is we're going up.
Yes, thanks to you.
Thanks to me.
Nobody wants to see my post.
Well, we're going to turn over to Miss Jenny now, talking about collaboration. So what's new in the world of collaboration here at Music Compound?
So just this past weekend we had...
What?
This past weekend? All right, we got to edit that. All right, so about collaboration. Our Buskers for Charity, which is made up of a lot of adult students that take at our downtown studio with instructor Bill. And actually, he's bringing some students here. Linda, Macy, as well, will be joining the collaboration. So I think he has either between 6 and 9 people that will be busking for charity. 100% of the proceeds goes back to a charity of choice. Right now, we're trying to raise $10,000 for the Child Protection Center.
Okay.
About $6,000 from goal. So if anybody wants to match $1,000.
So you've made 6 out of the 10?
No, I only have like 3,500. So I need a little bit more.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to match my $1,000 donation, my husband and I are personally going to donate $1,000. So if you would like to match that to help us to get to $10,000, that would be amazing.
Collaborating with charities.
Yes. And so Bill has taken the lead and really is helping with Music Compound making that donation. So his busking group has made $122, which is great for us. So that's also created some cool things happening with all those students and just making some new friends, playing together.
And it's intergenerational too, which I love.
Yes, yeah, because Macy, I think, is 18 or 19. And the other ladies probably don't want me to share their age, so I will not.
And Bill.
And then Karen, his wife, comes and plays as well.
So can anybody join the busking group if they want?
Anybody can join in. They just have to know that the tips are going to be donated to charity.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So thank you, Mr. Bill, for creating this Buskers for Charity. Thank you, Jenny, for giving us an opportunity to give back to local charities. Not to get dark, but child protection is definitely something very important in Sarasota. And this week there's been some stuff going around social media. So we do want to make...
Right.
I don't know if we should do this or not, but I'm going to toss it out there just as a public service announcement. Watch your kids, especially if people are coming up to them at sporting events and stuff, because there have been instances this past weekend.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, there's my Facebook is blowing up with moms talking about, it was actually at a sporting event that this kid was lured, and the kid was lured to away from the sporting fields, and some other kids who were on a team called the coaches and said, like, what's going on over here? And then the dude booked it. But the kid said, he was like a 4-year-old kid. And he was like so close. And so thank you to the kids that were mentally aware enough to call the coach and stuff. But, you know.
Yeah. Well, and they have an amazing facility as well. And they offer a lot of support and therapy and clothing. And they actually have partnered with the police department to do some forensic things as well. So they do a lot of investigation
cool. Well,
on site.
That's a great charity.
It's amazing. Obviously, we have lots of kids here, so that's why it's dear to us. So,
yeah.
So if you want to donate, Child Protection Center, it's cpcsarasota.org. If you go to their captain's page, you can select my name, Jenny Townsend, and make a donation there. And 100% of the proceeds, like Music Compound's not taking in any money. Literally, we've been raising money through Summerfest and through just asking for donations. And some of our members have stepped up and made some contributions as well. So, and one of them made a contribution of $750. So we would really, really appreciate your support. Once again, it's just a way that Music Compound is collaborating with the community, giving back, and partnering with those that, you know, support us too.
Yeah, and speaking of collaborating with the community, if you are a community leader, there goes Jenny. If you are a community leader, a small business person, a student, like, we want to collaborate with you. Like, we've got a few people that are interested in collaborating with us, because music is one of those things that builds bridges, and that's one of the things I think is so important about being a part of Music Compound, is that it's not just about the music here, it's about building that family, building those bridges. We've got some interviews coming up with some people. We got Shay Atleru, who I spoke to last week. That podcast is dropping tomorrow, so you can learn more about what he's doing with the Downtown Sarasota Alliance, and how he personally is on a mission to share music by collecting gently used instruments and donating to kids or to programs that can't afford it. So we're looking forward to that. In memory of his friend. That's right, Kenny. Yep, definitely. So last but not least, education. So I'm going to talk a little about, first of all, we'll do events in a little bit. I'm going to turn it over to Kaylee and Jenny to talk about the events that are coming up this week, because there are a few cool ones. But education, we've got a brand new Jam 100, Are You Ready to Jam milestone that we're going to be launching at Music Compound. And so basically what it is, you know, we want kids to be able to collaborate with one another. And in order to collaborate and build community, you have to have something in common. And music is something that we all have in common, but even more so, like, you need to be able to speak the same language as musicians. So when I talk to these two, they have no idea what I'm talking about when I talk about, can you play 4 chords? Can you play the G, you know, the 1, 5, 6, 4 chords? Can you find this on the fretboard? They're like, what's a fretboard?
I know what a fretboard is.
We're not that bad. We've grown.
We have.
There's been progress.
Okay.
Give us a little bit of credit.
So in order to help create that common language for all of our students, we've created these milestones so that we know that if you want to come to a jam session, you should be able to identify where the notes are on the keyboard, where the notes are on the fretboard, how to play chords, how to play basic rhythm patterns on instruments and on drums. And so we've created this milestone so that now you can ask your teacher, hey, am I ready to jam? And they could say, well, do you take this test? And we have a test. You've probably seen it if you've
went to the bathroom.
If you've been to the bathroom at Music Compound, we have the test.
We have reading material for you.
Reading material. Are you ready to jam? And our goal is for when new students sign up, that within those 3 months of their first membership, they'll be ready to jam, you know, right out the gates. And so if you've been with us for a while, ask your teacher, am I ready to jam? And they can hand you the test, and you can check it out for yourselves. And then when you're ready to jam, go out to the music lounge, start jamming. Or join us on Monday evenings, because from 6 to 7 o'clock, we have our jam session. So we're super excited to be launching that jam session. So we're going to talk about events. Jenny is gone, but that's okay. One event that you probably have noticed is our phone lines are down. So if you call 9100, it's getting directed. So I don't know if the voicemail's working, but that's where Jenny went to get to Frontier to hopefully start fixing us. But other events that are coming up this week?
Other events this week, we've got the Kids Rock Junior Rock concert
Woohoo!
this Friday. So congrats to all of our Kids Rock and Junior Rock bands. For a lot of people, this is going to be their first performance, first time on stage. Mm-hmm. If you guys are able to make it out, I definitely encourage you to come out.
There's some cool band names. I saw the list that you sent out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice. Very nice. So, yeah, what else we got going on this week? Not too much. Oh, just so you know, we are open next Monday for Columbus Day.
We are open, yep.
We've got a concert next Friday.
Next Friday, Rocktober. So all of our rock bands will be performing. If you haven't got to see them in action yet, they'll all be there. Along with a lot of students performing individually with their rock songs. So yeah, should be a blast.
And we've got a couple of off-site community events. Marketing on Main's coming out. Shout out Gianna, how you doing? That's going to be a lot of fun. So if you are a performer and want to join us for some off-site performances, let me know. Send an email to info@musiccompound.com or comment below. Just give me a carrier pigeon, whatever it takes.
Yeah, we're going to be at the Pumpkin Festival at Fruitville Groves also on the 12th and the 19th.
Shout out to Pumpkin Festival people.
Yeah. If you guys are interested in being a part of that, we're always looking for performers. We'll be there like 11 to 1 or something like that. So
yeah, there's a lot of community events going on, and we'll be sharing them all through our social media platforms. So if you have a community event that you want live music, let us know. We'll be happy to come out, and then we'll be promoting it to our friends and community here.
And to all my high schoolers that are looking for volunteer hours, some of these events are for charities, and you can actually get volunteer hours, A, by performing, B, by helping us out and making crafts with the kids and playing instruments with them. So if that's something that you're interested and you're willing to be a little outgoing, just talk to me at the front desk or even Louise if I'm not here, and we'd love to help you get set up for that. This would be a really cool way to get some community service hours.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you very much for listening to this week's MC Live Backstage podcast. We are on the Apple Podcast now.
Woo!
Like, this is legit
it's
now.
Official.
Super official. We have all of our episodes listed on our website under the podcast tab. We're super excited about it. This is also on Facebook Live. We're going to be on YouTube as well. And we're just going to blast this all over the world so people can see what's going on at Music Compound, where it's all about inspiration, collaboration, and education. And we look forward to seeing you on our stage very soon. Peace!